All right, so how you doing, guys?
Doing good. Here in sunny Southern California.
Sunny California. So my name is Michael Becker. I'm the Executive Vice President of Business Development for iLoopMobile. And I'm here with my colleagues from the mobile marketing industry. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves?
My name is Nicholas Gregoire. I'm the Sales Director of Loop Systems.
And I'm Adam Dunn, CEO of Aura Interactive Administrator.
Fantastic. So what we're here to talk about today is mobile marketing and where we see the practice of mobile marketing going. The Mobile Marketing Association defines mobile marketing as the use of the mobile channel for marketing with people. And there are a number of paths to accomplish that. You can use text messaging, multimedia messaging, email, the mobile internet, voice, and installable and downloadable applications to the phone. There are so many different channels to the phone. One other channel to the phone, which has been an emerging channel for engaging consumers through the mobile phone, is Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, or what is called proximity marketing. So maybe the two of you can explain to us what proximity marketing is and how it actually works.
Maybe I should do that quickly. It's the optimum location-based service that we can offer in terms of a very, very short range determining of where are people actually at. So we can give services that are all the way down to 3 feet in decision making, in that we have radio power signals that can actually tell us very exactly where people are, so we can interact in broadband basically, and in multimedia with anything that the phone supports in terms of formats.
So let's step back a little bit though. So proximity marketing, what is it?
So fundamentally, you're communicating with people in your near range, in your short range.
Okay.
Bluetooth on its own is a short range wireless technology, so you're delivering to people 10 up to 30 meters away.
Okay.
And so the beauty of proximity marketing is that you're communicating with people based on which zones they've been to, how long they've been there, what they've done in each of their zones. So it really means you can communicate with them in a more relevant and personal way.
Okay, that's fantastic. So you can go right around this, that's fine. So the idea would be somebody's walking in a mall, they're walking down the street, there is a Bluetooth access point that detects that person's walking by, and there's an opportunity for engagement.
Yeah, look, I think we separate it into 2 different parts. There's Bluetooth proximity marketing, which is more around events and in retail, where it is truly location-based information. And then you've got interactive out-of-home advertising, where you're enabling typically or traditionally static posters or poster panels to create an interactive communications channel.
Okay.
And so in one sense, on the media side, you're pushing a more interactive brand experience or a more interactive media advertising. And on the other side, it's really more about relevant, entertaining content for the consumer.
Can you give us some examples?
So we have a network of several hundred hotspots across shopping centres in Australia. And as part of our network, which is getting close to about 1,000 locations now. And in the shopping centres, it's about a digital directory solution where we're providing the shoppers with firstly information about what's available in the shopping centre, what each store has on offer for them, how to get to the different locations and different shops. But then in the idle time, while they're not using these touch screens, which are part of the solution, they can then watch entertaining advertising. So we focus on this advertising being more branded entertainment. So it's movies, it's music, and they can download music files, movie trailers, vouchers to the cinema, and that kind of thing to their phone, all for free. And it's really
yeah, that's a key word, I think, in the mobile marketing segment, is that this is for free. There are no charges. There are no operator involved in this. This is a service that is free of charge for the users, and I think that's a major key of this.
So what about spam or opt-in or permissions or all the other best practices and regulations
we're quite righteous about that in the fact that we have a permission-based, privacy-compliant platform. We're very mindful of the consumer. In fact, every single campaign is actually looked at as a consumer through their eyes. So we make sure that if a consumer walks into the area, we have signage which is prominently positioned to educate them about what's available and how to get it, how to download it. Second to that, though, if a consumer actually decides that they don't want to receive this information and they decline one of the invitations, then we allow them to opt out for a defined period of time.
Okay, and are they able to set that defined period of time? I want to opt out for a day, forever?
Look, we will, in a media campaign scenario, it will be from that campaign.
Okay.
So, for instance, we've just finished a campaign for Paramount Pictures where we're promoting a few of their films, Indiana Jones, Iron Man and The Hulk. And if at any time a consumer didn't want to keep on downloading the content, they just said no. And so they then opted out for that entire movie promotion. If we take it into sort of more retail environments and cinema, every 2 weeks we have new movies that are being given away, new vouchers that are being given away, and so they'll opt out for a 2-week period of time.
Got it. Okay, fantastic. And what's the receptiveness of mobile marketing in the sense of the permission? So when you say you address permission, if someone doesn't have the Bluetooth access on their phone, certainly they can read your print matter and turn it on. But if it is already on, they are going to get an alert or some form of notification that there's an opportunity to participate. Is that alert not even considered spam?
Not at all. I mean, is it considered spam if a promotional person in the shopping centre asks you if you're interested in coming over to their booth? No. You just say no or you walk the other direction.
Okay.
So you're given an opportunity to say yes or no. If you say no, it's an invitation that comes through from the blue zone, which you say yes or no to, so you know where it's coming from. If you're not interested, don't respond.
Okay.
Walk out around.
Yeah, I think POS signage is very important in this respect. And then also another thing, if we look at it from a technical point of view, there is nothing delivered to the phone itself before you actually opt in.
Right.
It is just a prompt, just like if two people have two handsets and they want to send a picture from one phone to the other, it's the exactly same prompt that you get on your handset for this type of information. If you say no, nothing will ever happen. So there's a technical solution even built into the Bluetooth standard that requires you to opt in for every single piece of content that you actually get.
Fantastic. Now, and you also brought up a point earlier. How would this work if I wasn't even using it for content delivery? You mentioned that we could possibly use proximity marketing for tracking and measurement issues as well, above and beyond just simple content delivery and entertainment value that you just.
Sure. I mean, at a simple level, there's obviously a lot of complex, sophisticated things you can do, but at a simple level, you'll be able to see how many different people interact with the platform or the network across the various hotspots that are connected together. So that in itself gives you some measurement around how many people are actively engaging. We'll usually line that up against the statistics around the attendance at the event, so we can give our brands and our clients a sense of what percentage of people are coming over that are in the universe, if you like, and then from that, what percentage of the people will continue to opt in and receive multiple different files over time.
Fantastic. And what else would you guys want people to be aware of this concept of proximity marketing and how it works?
I think the most exciting thing about this is that it's free for the end user. It flips the existing model on its head insofar as that now consumers have control about what they can choose to receive. It costs them nothing to access that content, provided that that content or information is delivered in an entertaining and relevant way, then it shouldn't be seen or delivered as pure advertising.